The enforced adoption of margharita from Ukraine into Russia, from an unknown background to the close close ties with President Putin, a fellow called Sergey Mironov, and it's all part of this process of de Ukrainianing children, of taking them away from their background and making them Russian. And of course, it's a war crime. Does it matter? There's so many war crimes going on at the moment. Does it really matter? Just one among many. But as somebody who found out quite late that he was adopted, I find it really sad, because you always wonder. It's not that it's not that it would have been better, if that hadn't happened. It would have been different. A different life was mapped out, and it was changed. And there's always these sort of question marks. And I'm sure the girl who was originally called Margharita and her brother, originally called Maxim, will wonder in years to come, who were they? And this has to be set aside, or set against the Russian obsession, which is dominating the Russian newspapers, with a falling birth rate and an attempt to ban abortions and encourage more families to have children. Who was it? I was talking to somebody the other day who was talking about a man who had 10 children and had been personally decorated by Putin. I mean, he sounds like a rabbit. It's extraordinary. Oh, he was an Englishman who teaches in one of the Russian universities, and he's been decorated for his fecundity. And this is the background against which the seizure of these children must be seen. But I think it can also be seen against the background of films like Indiana Jones 2 and the Temple of Doom. They've taken the children. It's an appalling thing to do. It's an appalling thing to do. And it's something that will impact those children's lives for, forever. Forever. There's always that question, what if? There's always that question about who? Who am I? Who am I really? And to think that you have one identity and then it's changed, it's another identity. Genetics, in a way, doesn't make that much difference. And I always think that my mother is the person who brought me up. But it's not what other people think. It's extraordinary, the nonsense of people's interference. And here you've got interference on a grand scale, using war as an excuse.